I have made this rose and lychee coconut milk jelly as a Valentine special recipe. But the taste is so good it can qualify as an anytime dessert recipe. To make this dessert visually appealing and more interesting, I have used 4 layers, but if you want to simplify this dessert, you can just stick to 2 or 3 layers and it will still taste super delicious. Now I have used China grass or agar agar powder, which is a vegetarian setting agent. It's very easily available in grocery stores, but I will still leave a link to it in the description box if you wish to buy it online. So let's get to making this delicious dessert. Agar agar is a vegetarian seaweed based gelatin and it's very easily available in India. It's available in powder form that I am going to be using, in a bar form. It is also called China grass, and it is also available in noodle form. Now I am using powder form because it is easier to measure and the results are always consistent. If you are to use any other form of China grass or agar agar, then the measurements will change. So try to procure this powdered form of agar agar. So I'm going to start by making the first transparent layer of the jelly. For that I have taken some lychee juice. I have used Tetra Pak lychee juice. To that I am adding water, sugar and some lime juice. And now add in the agar agar powder. Whisk all this well. Now let this stay for at least 5 to 10 minutes and allow the agar to bloom properly, and then we will switch on the heat and bring this to a rolling boil. So it's been 10 minutes now and our agar agar has bloomed properly. It's got time to hydrate. And I'm going to switch on my gas now and stir continuously so that it doesn't stick to the bottom and all the sugar also dissolves evenly. Another thing to be mindful of is that used unflavored China grass or agar agar powder. Sometimes in grocery stores we get flavored agar agar or milk pudding or a flavored China grass. We don't want to use that in this recipe. Now this agar agar has come to a boil. This mixture has come to a boil. And I'm going to boil it for 30-40 seconds more because China grass activates its gelling power at a higher temperature. So about 75 to 85 degrees is when it gets activated. And it also starts setting very quickly. So after I remove it from the heat, we will need to work very quickly. So I'm going to pour half of this quantity of agar agar into this mold. It starts setting at 45 degrees, which is even higher than room temperature, so we don't have a lot of window to work at this stage. And now I'm just going to let it settle a little bit, not a lot. And then I'm going to arrange these pomegranates in a heart formation. Because this is a Valentine special dessert, you can just add cut fruits or any other pattern that you want to make, you can make at this stage. This marble is cold, so the bottom part will set faster than the top. If we add the fruits at this stage, then they will settle at the bottom and touch the bottom of the pan and it will become difficult for us to unmold. So I'm just letting this liquid set a little bit. It doesn't have to be super solid form, otherwise once again the pomegranates will just remain on top and not really be a part of the jelly. So now that we have arranged the pomegranate, I am going to add the rest of the jelly very gently. If you will allow the bottom layer to get too cool, then the layers will separate. So pour while it is still warm. If it loses its shape a little bit, like mine has, we can arrange it later on. If some of the pomegranate float on top, they've separated from the bottom layer, then just finish the shape like this. So this is the second milky layer that we will be making. This layer is white so that the fruits, they stand out. I am using coconut milk here. If you want, you can also use regular milk. But the flavor of rose, lychee and coconut is very, very beautiful and something different. You guys must not have tried it. Then I'm adding the sugar, some salt and the agar-agar powder. Whisk this well. So because I'm making this recipe for you guys, I am adding the agar-agar right now, but usually I would pre-mix all these ingredients and keep them ready in a bowl, so that as soon as my one layer of jelly is done, I have the second layer of jelly pre-mixed and the agar-agar already bloomed. So for the next two layers, that is what I'm going to do. I have already prepared the ingredients, and then I'm just going to heat it up and pour it in the mold. Whisking continuously makes sure that the agar-agar doesn't settle to the bottom and burn. So this milk has come to a rolling boil. I'm going to switch off. All the agar-agar has melted, all the sugar has melted. Now I'm just going to let this chill a little bit, just get it down to about 60-50 degrees, and then we are going to pour it on our first layer of the jelly. Stir the mixture to cool it down a little bit. So as you can see, this layer is almost set, but it is still fairly jiggly. But if we let this set, you can see it is still sticking to my hand. But if we let it set beyond this, then the two layers will not adhere properly to each other and they will slide out when you remove it out of the mold. So this is the perfect time to add the second layer. But it is still very, very delicate. So don't pour everything at one spot. Very, very lightly, just pour it all around this so that the pressure at one point doesn't break the bottom layer. So this coconut milk layer has cooled a little bit, but it is still steaming, and I'm going to very, very lightly pour it all around this cake. Keep moving your milk so that it doesn't settle at one point and break the bottom layer. Take very little at a time. So for the layers to stick properly, the new layer liquid should be steaming hot but not boiling, and the bottom layer should be slightly set, not completely firmly set. And don't lose your patience. Till the end, keep pouring gently only. So for the third layer, I have already mixed the sugar and the agar-agar powder to this coconut milk and let it hydrate for 10-12 minutes. And now to add some color and flavor, I am adding rose syrup. Rose and lychee is a very classic French flavor combination. It also has a name. It's called Ispahan, and macarons of this flavor are actually quite popular, and I have used that flavor combination to make this jelly. So the second layer also I am pouring very, very gently. Pop any air bubbles that are formed with a toothpick. Once it starts setting, it will be difficult to pop these bubbles. As you can see, it's already difficult. Try to pop as many as you can. So this second layer is ready now. We will once again let it set until it is slightly firm and then pour the next layer. So for the last layer, here I have the coconut milk and the rose syrup. Now I am making a light ombre colored jelly, ombre layered jelly. So this layer has a little bit more rose syrup. Mix this thoroughly, check the color, and if you want the color to be slightly more intense, you can add 1 or 2 drops of pink food coloring. I feel like mine will need 2-3 drops of pink food coloring. So I'm just going to add that right now. So when we will unmold this jelly, it will have beautiful layers of different shades of pink and white. So this layer is also done. And now I'm going to let this cool slightly and then pour it on our third layer. So as you can see, now this layer is also slightly set. It is still sticking to my hand and coming up when I'm putting my hand in it. So this is the perfect time to put the next layer. This next layer is slightly cool. It's not boiling hot, but it is steaming hot. There's still steam coming off it. I'm going to cool it down a little bit. And then very gently, very close to this layer, I'm going to start pouring this layer. Don't pour it a lot from top. Otherwise, this layer will break. Keep your pouring utensil very close to the layer. So now I'm going to let this rest undisturbed. I'm not going to move this at all at room temperature, and after about an hour it will be firmly set, and it will be easy for me to handle, and I will shift it into the fridge where I'll chill it for 4 to 5 hours. So this cake is now nice and firm. It has been chilling for quite some time. And now I'm just going to run a sharp thin knife along the edges. Be careful not to cut through the jelly. And then just use your knife to properly push the jelly back from the mold. Do this for all the 4 sides. I have done the other 3 sides before. As you can see, it has started leaving the sides from all the 4 sides. So just shake it properly so that the bottom is also properly unmolded. And then just place the serving platter on top and flip it. Just very lightly pull this on top. Our rose and lychee coconut milk jelly is now ready. Don't forget to serve it chilled. Now there is one thing to remember, that jelly that has been made with agar powder, it leaches liquid or water when it sits outside the mold. So if you are making this dessert for a special occasion, then unmold it just before serving.